Well, today is my last day here in this city, I believe. I don't have anything here, so I don't really need to come back here. I have done everything I needed to do. I graduated from that place, I graduated from this place, and now I'm going to the next place and hopefully graduate from there or get shot at. Who knows? I don't really care at this point. What I do care about, however, is my flight tomorrow at 1:30 in the afternoon. What an early flight, and then have to spend my entire 9 hours after that flight in Denver, Colorado. What an exciting time to be alive. Never been to Denver. The only thing I'm not excited for is the turbulence that I'm 100% expected to suffer through when I fly over or past the Rocky Mountains. So that'll be exciting, but not really. So yeah. So now I'm walking to go buy some clothes that I need to wear because I don't really want to wear this outfit, even though it's a good one, because it has been washed a little bit because I don't have a washer or dryer anywhere near where I live. So, all right, I will film throughout my day, but this will be pretty much it for now, at least. All right. So this is me walking. Probably should have started when I turned the corner, but whatever. Anyway, there used to be McDonald's up here. It's no longer there. I tried to apply there like 4 times, never got an interview or a call back. Don't know why. It's not like it was a serious job, and it's not like the people that work there were serious about their job. But if I had to guess, they just realized that they had no room or whatever the fuck. Anyway, over there used to be, I don't know what that building used to be. I'll stop and I'll zoom in. That used to be, I don't know what it was, but they used to do studies over there. Now it's something completely different. Yeah. Here's a FedEx truck. There's a FedEx store all the way down there, kind of. It's like across the street and right left of the McDonald's, or the former McDonald's, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know what that building is, but a bunch of highway patrol cars are always parked behind that gate. It's not the highway patrol building either. At least I don't think it is. I've never seen a sign for the highway patrol building right there. Anyway, this is a factory of some sort. Oh, down there is a factory of some sort. I think both buildings are now officially empty. If there's one thing I've noticed, it's that everything has moved away from the east side and more to the west side, I believe. There's a military base back there too. A lot of planes take off from over there, which I think if you've watched any of my other vlogs or earlier ones from like 2017 or 18, you would have seen planes taking off as I filmed some of those as well. My most recent short is a plane taking off. No, it's landing. That's what it's doing. It's landing. Oh, look at that. It's a whole signal turner thing. Anyway, I'm still walking. I'm walking to make sure I actually went to go buy clothes. I'm actually going to go look at clothes. And if I don't find any that are cheap enough or that I think are going to be airy enough for my flight, I will not get any. And I will just stick with these disgusting fucking clothes. At least I'm going to change my shorts. Anyway, that's it. Alright, so I got the new clothes. Too much goddamn money, that's for sure. But it's better than being wrapped up in all this smelly shit. Anywho, now I am deciphering whether or not I would like to go eat at the Sears Auto Center. Go eat at Cup of Noodles. That's not Cup of Noodles. Noodles and Company. I have to eat something because I cannot not eat anything or I will be hungry all day. or go eat something else. I could eat Popeyes, but I don't really want junk food. And the only non-junk food that I'd be getting is Noodles and Company, because the other thing I'd be getting at the Sears Auto Center is fried Chinese food, which is pretty good, don't get me wrong. But it'll probably be the last time I ever eat it, so I should probably go do that. Although I wouldn't want to eat everything. The only thing I'd actually eat is the fried rice, because the fried rice they have is fucking amazing. Future plans, not future plans, but plans that I thought would be a good idea for the city to adopt is that is abandoned, and that whole right there side kind of is abandoned. I figure since they have, I don't know if it's a giant problem, but they have a homeless issue of sorts, as every giant city does. To convert all that space into living space, shower space, and whatever have you, and maybe turn half of it into a medical center of a very small sort. Since all these kids that got biology degrees are fucking useless, apparently, they can go get work there and help a bunch of people get up, back on their feet. But that's never gonna happen. See, look at that plane. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. Anyway, that was a plan I had. Holy shit. These are wild. Look at that shit. Not really a plan I had, but a plan I thought of. Because I was morphing the idea of turning malls into spaces into giant community centers of sorts, since no one really wants to go to the mall anymore. Because it's expensive. And after COVID, everyone was just like, wait, malls are pretty stupid. They're a giant waste of space. Some of them are cool. I think you could probably keep the food court of the mall, but you don't need everything in the mall. That car is just going. Holy shit. Yeah. That was my idea. I don't know if they're ever going to do it. They're probably never going to do it. They'll probably demolish it at some point down the line. Or at least that half of the mall. Because the only thing that's there now is a movie theater and a few shops. Granted, the shops are okay. They're not terrible or anything, but they're not... I don't know. Anyway. And I know that there's a shelter, I think, on the other side of this entire mall. There's like a small shelter, but I don't know how good it is. I don't think it's that fucking good, but you know, that guy looks like Pooh Bear. He's dressed like Pooh Bear, at least. He's got the skin of Pooh Bear and the shirt of Pooh Bear. That's funny. And I'm dressed like the Lucky Charms guy. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I'd be pretty safe on St. Patrick's Day, that's for sure. Yeah, that's it. I leave tomorrow. I'm very happy. I'm glad my boss didn't call me and ask me if I was going to come in like 5 times. He only asked me once. Usually I'm like an hour late because, I don't know, there's just kind of no point in being on time to that job, and no one's going to punish you, no one's going to fire me because they need me. And I'm really the only one that does the job properly anyway, so... And half the time I was late, it wasn't entirely my fault. It was just like they would schedule me at like 10:30 at night, and I'd get home at like till 10:30, and I'd get home at like 10:45, and then I'd have to be up at like 8 a.m. Or I'd have to be up at like 7:30 to be there at 8 a.m. And I did not like that shit, so I would, you know, kind of rebel. But yeah. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to think that this will be probably my last time here. There's really no need to come back. I don't have any friends here. I know some people here. Okay, no. I have no friends in this area. I know some people in some other areas. Anyway, I'm just talking and I'm not making any sense. Yeah. That's it. Look at all this open space. To think that 10 years ago, there were probably cars at every single little parking spot here. Now they're just donut holes, circles, whatever the fuck you want to call this. And then there's all that shit. Oh, I wonder what that is. That store is empty. It's been empty for almost 10 years now. That's empty. It's been empty for, I think, almost 7 years now. I've always had a plan of converting spaces like these into living spaces for people who are extremely homeless. Having showers, food, whatever, I don't know. I've always thought it was a pretty good idea. You could probably expand this to more cities, because who the fuck goes to the mall anymore? Not anybody who spends their money wisely, that's for sure. Maybe they go to malls that are a lot smaller in scale, but they definitely don't go to malls like these anymore. Now, I'm kind of lying to you when I say this mall is completely empty, because on the other side of the mall, there's the food court. So that has a lot more cars in it and a lot more traffic in and out, because the bus stop is also right in front of that. But here, it is pretty much no man's land. If you wanted to, you could probably, I was gonna say drag race, but I don't think that would be that. I don't know what it would be. What would you? Donuts for sure, but I don't know what else you would do. Anyway, yeah. What did the Boston store even sell? Was it just clothes? I think it was just clothes. Update about the pants. I definitely should have gotten the size 30 and not the size 32. Because they are not hanging, but they are definitely not around my waist, and they don't stay around my waist like these pants did. But it's okay. Anyhow, I am now going to, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh yeah, I'm going to go get some food. And then walk back to where I was and write scholarships, I guess, because that's what I need to be doing. The next scholarship I'm writing is about how to transform air conditioning in the United States or in the world. And well, I have some ideas that are okay but not amazing. But we'll write them down and send them in anyway, and then I'm gonna make a 2-minute video on it. That'll be cool. I wonder if they're expecting me to do research on current air conditioning. They didn't say that, but whatever. Anyway, I will see you in a bit. The best rice I've ever had in my entire life. Literally the greatest. Look at that. It looks so processed. So I'm about to go and get some food and then come back here, get my shit, all of my shit, and then I'm going to leave. Hopefully I don't fall backwards. So yes, let me order the actual Uber first. Okay, so I want you to know that I've never been here before. This is the bar. This is where my friend works. And this is a view that you can get from the bar. Looks pretty interesting, I guess. I don't know. Like, what the fuck? Did not expect any of this. Like, what? I don't know. Living here, I always thought this place was pretty boring. Granted, I didn't have any friends when I lived here. Not like here, but I lived... Anyway, I'll explain it later. Yeah, no, I've never had this. I didn't know that this was possible. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. This is the life. This is life for a lot of people. If you ever go to the University of Wisconsin, this is what you're getting into, I guess. All this shit. That is pretty neat. Oh yeah, the Capitol. That's interesting. That's where it is. I've really never even thought that this was possible, like anywhere at any point. Huh. This is a cool little place too. I think if I ever get a house, if I ever build a house, I don't know. I'll probably have a bar that looks like this, but without all the alcohol. It'll be like milk or some shit. All different flavors of milk from all around the world. Wow, I did not know this was possible. Well, I did know it was possible, but I didn't know it was possible to like... I don't think I've ever been in a building like this ever in my life, actually, thinking about it now. Anywho, this is what I am. This is what's happening. This is the last view I'll ever see of this place. Look at that. Take a picture of that. That's cool. Remember how I talked about earlier how I have to take videos of everything? Well, here's one example. Super interesting. It's funny. So I was invited out with someone. It was his birthday and he was like, hey, you want to come to my birthday celebration? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So his birthday celebration involved us. What were we doing? Actually, no, time out. Before I tell that story, I celebrated New Year's 2019 at that bar right there. This one right there. Anyway, yeah, it involved us walking around this entire city and drinking alcohol. I don't think I drank that much, but whatever. Yeah, this is interesting. I've never been up here. Anyway, this is all I have to say. Great view. Too bad it was the last thing I ever got to see. But yeah. Anyway, goodbye. Well, that's it.
Yeah, you didn't actually expect that.
And that's it. That was my day. Those were the sister and her friend driving me back to this place, and that is the moon. The best stall and the best toilet of all time. It's just so secluded from everything. The best bathroom in general. I don't know if I told you this, but I've been at this school for 3 years, and I did not know that there was a shower here until literally this summer. What an idiot. Anyway, because I used to shower at... Actually, I'll show you where I used to shower. All right, I've gotten all my shower stuff. And I will show you where I used to shower. But in the meantime, I'm going to step in that one big building for the last time. Walk it, and then never come back again. Never come back again. I'm gonna be honest with you, I might have to come back at one point if I have children or something and show them where I started things at. Or not, I don't really know. Hey, look at that, a mop bucket. Isn't that amazing? Wonderful. Anywho, yeah. A lot of different things have happened. I'm gonna be completely, you know what, I'm just gonna talk. You know what, I'll tell you outside. Because it echoes in here and I don't like it. Nah, goodbye. Oh my god. That door never fucking opens. They need to fix that shit. It might be on purpose though. Okay, so story time. When I was in middle school, I was really good at math, and I was really good at... No, that's a lie. When I was in 5th grade, I was really good at math, and I was really good at English. My test scores for both those subjects were off the charts in terms of just being good at those things. 5th grade, they were pretty good. 6th grade, they were really good. 7th and 8th grade hit, and those scores tanked like a bitch. Like a motherfucking bitch. Picture time. No? Okay, we'll zoom in. Anyway. Ah! Yes, so they were really bad. And at the time, I wanted to go play for the University of Florida Gators football team, and I wanted to go to the school, just in general. And my mother was like, your scores suck. If your scores continue to suck, you're not going to make it past high school. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then she was like, there is an option for you to go to college, but it would involve you going to a 2-year program instead of going straight to a 4-year. And that sounded like shit. I thought, I still kind of think, that starting at a place like this and then going is cheating, instead of going straight from your high school to your college of choice. Well, as we all know, that didn't happen for me, and I had to fucking figure it out. So, yeah. Anywho, yeah, my life has been, it started here and it will end in Philadelphia. Act physically and, well, no, okay. Oh yeah, they have these things too. Yeah. It started here and it will end over there. How will it end? It will either end in a ball of fire or in a blaze of glory. Oh man. They've upgraded so much at every point in life. Here's some stupid shit that I did today. I didn't do it today. I did it like 3 weeks ago. So at this point in my life, not this point in my life. Oh, they actually plugged all the holes and shit. Cool. My 2017, 18, I worked with this woman, and she worked in the office that I worked at, kind of. We were co-workers, and that was really much it. But this person did not like me at all. So, that's cool. Hold on. This is Pang. So, if you ever watched the video from like 8 years ago, I don't know how long it's been, I actually filmed a video of your brother, which was one of my first videos here. I didn't know he was your brother until like 2 years down the line.
Oh, you talking about
Tucci, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is his brother, and this is his setup. This is a computer, or whatever the fuck this is. I don't know. I know. But yeah, it's exciting. Anywho, so yes, that's Pang. He's really neat. Okay, yeah, so I thought that if you started out at a school like this, you'd be a fucking retard. Turns out that's what I am. The fuck? Okay, those are 2 different lights, not one light. No, I guess it's fine. I did what I needed to do and I got where I needed to go. And where I needed to go was, where did I need to go? Where did I need to go? I needed to go to, yeah, okay, I needed to go to the University of Florida, that's right. Because I wanted to play football. Long story short, I tried out. Actually, okay, no. I worked out for like 4 years to try out. I went to go to try out. I did all the paperwork, all the EKG shit, and they were like, you cannot try out because you, my friend, are... What was that stupid fucking thing? Okay, so there's a thing in college athletics where as soon as you're full-time, you have to... oh, this is a really cool hallway, too. I like this hallway a lot. Anyway, you have to... once you start full-time, you have, I think, 4 years to try out for any sort of sport. Obviously, it took me a little bit longer than a year, or for 4 years to transfer. It took me 3.5 years to transfer because I wasn't good at math. And so, yeah. Ultimately, I got an email saying, hey, you can't do this because you missed the deadline for grades in athletics. They're not grades, for trying out athletics. And I was like, well, that sucks. So I couldn't do it. But, I don't know, it was the experience. That was fun. I got to work out with one of the football players, so that was cool. I was in class with one of the football players as well. That was cool. What else happened? To train to work out while I was down there, I actually met someone else who was trying to try out for the football team too, and yeah. So that stair used to have a stair leading down to the locker room, and that locker room is where I would shower while I went here, because where I live and where I currently live, it did not have a shower, nor did it have a kitchen. So any money that I would have made would have gone towards, that used to be a big blue door, and there used to be a, this used to be right there type shit. But anyway, yeah, I don't know, it was fun. Interesting. Resurfacing, interesting. I hate the sport of golf. I don't know why people like the sport of golf. Those people should be beaten with golf clubs. Anyway, I can't wait to be rude as fuck to everybody I meet, because that's what Pennsylvania is, and that's what Philadelphia is. I can't wait. Man. I was telling you a story about a woman. That's a completely fucked up photo, but it looks really cool. Before I tell you the story, that's it. The story about the woman, TLDR. I liked her. I left. I came back. I told her. She felt weird about it, I think. And now I can never go back in that office again. That's it. That's the story of me liking a woman here for no other reason, but not because she was pretty. I think me liking her started to symbolize me liking people for who they were as people, and not just by their looks. So if anything, that's what I learned from liking that woman. I was under the impression that she did not like me as a human being at all, in any way, shape, or form. I knew she didn't like me like that at all anyway, and I was totally okay with that shit. I was very upset with myself for even liking her, because it was like, bitch, what, like, you treat me like shit, kind of, so what the fuck is wrong with me? Why do I like you? What the fuck? Nah. It was retarded. To this day, I'm upset for myself for even liking her, and I was upset a little bit for, like, I felt extremely bad for like the past 2 weeks about like telling her, but now I think now that I know that I'm never coming back, it feels a little better. I feel a little better about the whole thing, because it's just like I don't need to worry about it anymore. I'm totally happy with what they're doing, or I'm like totally happy with like what I've got going on. I don't know. I don't know what words I'm putting in my mouth and what words I'm trying to say out loud, but I'm not sad about anything that's happening. I'm not sad about liking her, and I'm not sad that she doesn't like me back. I'm very happy that there is nothing there, because gross. It's fucking retarded. Anyway, I gotta order my little taxi. Gotta go pack my shit at home and then go to bed and then be up tomorrow. Alright. Well, it's been fun. I will probably try to film. I'm gonna film a vlog tomorrow, but the next time you see me, I will be in Philadelphia. Whee! Side note, we were talking about, by we, I mean me and the person who drove me here. We were talking about how the east side and the west side of Madison are like kind of polar opposites. Like the east side is like abandoned, and like, so I equated the east side to being either immigrants, homeless people, poor people, or newer people to the city of Madison, and the west side being like more established career people. I still think it's very much true. And they were like, yeah, that's very much true as well. And they were talking about how in like 2015, like there was a huge disparity kind of broke into a huge disparity, like started to pop up. I don't fucking know. Oh my goodness, my throat. Yeah. So I don't know, it was interesting. I'm glad that like I wasn't the only one to notice it. It'd be funny if Uber allowed people on motorcycles to give rides. That'd be super interesting. Super duper interesting. Exciting. I'm gonna be on an airplane tomorrow for like 3 hours and then like another 5 hours. Holy shit. I'm gonna leave from that airport too. From that airport over there. If I had known that like my life, that airport over there, I genuinely did not know where I'd end up after I ended up here. I'm very grateful that I found that little government cheese place that allowed me to align myself with actual goals and end up actually in the school I wanted to go to. Hold on one second. But yeah, so I'm just happy to be, I think I'm just happy to be done with, I guess, this place. I don't know, like finally. And to like actually have a possible career moving forward, assuming I don't fuck anything up. I don't know. There's just something about being able to do my own shit and to like live my own life. It's kind of nice, and I can't wait to actually start it. Sorry, there was a car that did a U-turn and I thought it was my Uber, but it's not. Anywho, I don't know. It's just nice to do something new and to like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just interesting. I can't stop saying that word. I have a horrible vocabulary and I need to work on that. I've come to that conclusion. Overall, I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it's over. And now I actually have to do something with my life. Actually. And that's totally fine with me, because holy fuck, ain't no reason to like be doing nothing with my life, you know? Ain't no reason for that shit. Oh, I think here he is. Yes, it is. Okay, well, I'll be back here tomorrow at like 11 o'clock in the morning, or maybe 12. I don't really know.